All right, so this move from Nintendo is either lazy or it's genius, depending on how you look at it. So, Nintendo just announced that there is a two-way Joy-Con stand for Joy-Cons and the NES controller about 7 years after the console was released, and it's kind of wild if you think about it. So, the question really comes down to why 7 years later? And this has kind of drawn a bunch of speculation around this product in general. There's a lot of people speculating on whether it's Switch 2 related or Switch Pro related. It's rumored that the Switch 2 is going to have magnetic style Joy-Con-like controllers and that it wants to keep supporting Joy-Con controllers in the next generation. Nintendo is also promoting this alongside the World Championship NES edition. It's really tough to tell what Nintendo is doing here. Could this be strictly more ways to charge your Joy-Cons? I mean, if you're a family, odds are you have more than one Switch in the house, but that Switch could be the original Switch and the light Switch, or even the OLED version. I mean, there are several games in which you really kind of need to have Joy-Cons for, which is stuff like Mario Party and Ring Fit Adventure. Some games just more need Joy-Cons rather than Pro controllers. You're also not playing Switch Sports with a Pro controller, really. There are also many other options for this on, particularly on Amazon. You have numerous amount of charging stations from other third parties. Question kind of is at that point, are you competing with these people for profit share here? And if that's the case, then why would it be now? In 2024 when the Switch released in 2017. You have several comments on Twitter saying, why 7 years later? Or does this really have to do with the Switch 2 and how they are going to incorporate the Joy-Cons into the next generation? With Nintendo, it's really 50-50. I mean, you really can't predict anything with them. It's extremely hard to predict anything. If you have kids, does this appeal to you as another way to charge your Joy-Cons or charge your NES controller for the NES Online or for the new game that just came out? Switch 2 is around the corner, and of course there are a lot of Switch 2 speculation videos. I mean, those are a dime a dozen. Like if you search Switch 2, you're bound to come up with thousands of videos on YouTube. Make sure you filter out any information you're getting, as this is, if it's a reliable source, you're probably going to have a lot more people saying the same thing about it versus a lot more about just different things here and there. Many parents buying this type of thing for their kids are probably unsuspecting of the Switch 2 coming out. I personally wouldn't get one. I mean, my kids are not old enough to play Switch yet. They watch me play Luigi's Mansion. They watch me play Halo for some reason. Let me know if you think this is a setup for the future with Nintendo or if this is more just Nintendo being late. It really could go either way. If you want to know what to watch next, I finally finished Jedi Survivor after over a year of it being released. And I will say, I mean, it rewards patient gamers, so I mean, that's kind of a spoiler for my video in there, so check it out. And for more videos about games for busy people, click right here.